Mike, thanks. And now another proposal about what to do with the homeless problem. The latest is from Salt Lake County Sheriff Jim Winder. He's outlined a 21-point plan that he hopes can solve some of the issues around the road home shelter area. News specialist Keith McCord live in Draper tonight with more. Keith?
Dave, we'll talk about Jim in just a second. An open house getting underway here at Draper Park Middle School about the latest two site proposals for a homeless resource center announced earlier this week for Draper. This place is packed. The parking lot is full. People are parked illegally. They're still coming in. This open house started about a half hour ago, supposed to go till 7:30. It was supposed to be held at Draper City Hall. They moved it here because so many people were expected, and they're still streaming in right now. Back to Sheriff Winder. He says, you know, the homeless problem isn't getting any better, and he says the ideas that he presented in his 21-point plan have been discussed for several years before. There's not too many things that are new, but he says it's time for action now.
What that plan says is we've got to take back the area first before we can begin to provide services to the needy. It's that simple. And I think it's a legitimate conversation to have.
Sheriff Jim Winder on the Doug Wright Show this morning talking about the streets around Pioneer Park and the road home shelter. Several thousand people gather there daily, leading to all sorts of problems. He's put together a 21-point plan, parts of which are designed to disperse these big gatherings. One suggestion involves this vacant lot at 1st South and 6th West. The sheriff is proposing a temporary homeless camp.
The goal is to give people some respite as they are moving to other locations. And I think it can be managed effectively, much more effectively than the mechanism we're doing now, which is no management at all.
Winder says the area would have law enforcement on duty, but people with drug or legal issues would not be able to stay. Some of his other suggestions: remove the landscaping on the median at 5th West, where more and more homeless are camping. Reduce the number of people staying in the road home shelter from 1,000 to 200 per night, and he wants that to happen by June. And close or move the liquor store on 4th South and 200 East, a popular homeless hangout. The sheriff says these suggestions have been discussed before, but no action has ever been taken.
It's a living, breathing document that's going to get all the stakeholders to the table, and let's take apart what doesn't work and add in things that maybe he hasn't thought of. So I think it was awesome that Sheriff Winder came up with an idea and a plan and said, let's start this conversation and let's really put some resources and thinking behind it.
What I am saying is get a plan, implement a plan, and start taking decisive action down there that we see some visible results here.
But it won't happen overnight. A lot of hurdles to go here. Back live in Draper at Draper Park Middle School. The open house runs until 7:30 tonight. My guess is, based on the fact that people are still coming in, it may go a lot longer than that. Nicole Val will have the latest details on that on KSL 5 News at 10 o'clock. Live in Draper, I'm Keith McCord. Back to you guys.
Keith, thank you. Deanie?